Hello, my name is Daniel Perez, and this is my event ticketing system project. I'm going to be just quickly getting into the proofs that these requests work. So I'll start off with this one. I already preloaded it, and this is for the registering this user. I'm gonna save the email and the password so that I can easily log in, and then I have all the text here already for testing these requests for this video. And so this will be to include an admin, um, which I'm going to need for creating an event later. I've already created the user and have their email and password so that I can log in to get a JWT token that I can use to book an event later for that user. So this successfully got an admin in here. I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste the token that's created. And that's going to be used to authenticate creating events and deleting events later on. Okay, and so now I can actually go ahead and just do that post to the event route. I think I already wrote something down here. Gonna go ahead and send that. So it didn't work because I forgot to put in the token key for the admin. Sorry about that, but I don't have a mouse right now. Okay, so it should work now. Events created successfully. I'm gonna take the ID here for this event and save it so that I can update it. Okay, and now that I have that event created, I'll create another event so that I can delete that one later. And that'll be this one here. I already have typed out the body for this event. And it should just be created successfully because the authentication still has the token from the admin that I just created. Now that I've created the two users and the two events, I'm gonna go ahead and actually log in as the user so I can get a token for the user. And then all I'm gonna need is the email and the password for that user. As such, go ahead and take that comma out at the end. And this is the token that I get that I'm gonna use to actually book next. So I've already done these three. I'm just gonna go ahead and book the event now. Bookings, and for the body, for this one, I think I have to put the event ID and the quantity of tickets that I want. So event ID, probably 2 tickets. And then for the event ID, I saved it up here. hmm And so that's booked successfully. I'm gonna save the booking ID for this as well. because I'm going to use that later when I'm using the gets requests. Okay, so that's that. Now I can actually go into test the put on the event, and this is for this event. And I think I'm just gonna change the venue just to make things quicker. And I guess I can call it Future Stadium. And I do have to go back and make sure that the authentication token comes from the administrator. Remember to type an E at the front. So this should be fine. Yep, and as you can see here, the venue is now changed to the Future Stadium, and we do show here that there's 2 booked seats, so we know that worked as well. Now I think we can go ahead and test the gets, and then I'll finish with the delete. So the gets will be the easiest thing since I don't really have to type anything in anymore. Okay, so get events. This is going to show all the events that I've created while testing this project out, including the ones that we just made, the video recording for class deletion and the video recording for the class. They're both here. If I want to get the events by ID, I can. So I'm just going to use this event again. And we'll see just that event here. And we'll show that it has the 2 booked seats, for example. I'm not gonna test. I guess I could actually. That's fine. I can test the category filter. Uh, that uh, filters all these by category, so it'll start with B for business, and then it ends with S for school down here. And then I think I can also do for the date. That's fine as well. We have the Miami trip first, which is in June, and then the last days are here on May 17th. And so now, um, return the bookings for a logged in user. So this is where I'm going to need the token um, from the user login, which I thought I saved, but I guess I didn't. So I'm going to have to do this again. It's fine. This should be post. Okay, so I'll copy that and paste it here, and then go to the get. And so the user that I created actually just recorded a booking for Future Stadium, and this is that. And then if I want to do it by the bookings ID, then I just go here. I did save that part, I remember. Yep. And that'll just get the booking on its own. Lastly, I'll delete the event that I created for deletion. So all I need to do is go back to the authentication, use the admin token one last time because you do need an admin to delete. I'm actually going to try to show that there's logic for it not to delete if there's no authentication token. So delete that and then just advance. What would be even better is if I showed that you cannot delete, even with an admin token, because there's going to be bookings. And so I put logic in so that you can't delete for an event that has a booking. Um, and I think here's the idea for that. So this should work now as a delete. Yep, and the event is deleted successfully. And just to double check to make sure that that actually did work as intended, we'll go here and we'll see that it's no longer there. And so that's my uh, requests tested. Um, I thank you for your time and thank you for the class.